Yo guys, welcome back to another SithGeek YouTube video on the channel today, and if you didn't already know, basically, way back when in the 1980s we had this sub-theme of classic space called LEGO Classic Space Black Tron, and there was several of the sets here, so there's 5 of these sets, and we have a remake of this set in the style of the 3 sets that we had here from the 2022 90 Years of Play sets, one of the Lion Knight's Castle, the second of the Galaxy Explorer, and the third of the Gift with Purchase Forest Hideout. Saying gift with purchase, we have this gift with purchase here. So the release of the gifts with purchase that we have of the leaked Black Tron, the cruiser, is probably going to come out on January 1st. We don't actually know a couple of bits of the information, but before I go over the information and the leaked image there of the set, we have the back of the box, the side of the box, and the front of the box, and the minifigure image as well. We have 5 of the previous LEGO Black Tron Classic Space sets that we could go over and see what's happening there, so that's interesting. So let's go over those sets first. So basically we had 5 of those sets, as I said before. The one that we're receiving that's a remake that we have the leaked image of is of the Invader, which was set number 6894, and it comes with this little rocket here. It has these translucent red fins. There'll be a comparison made later on in the video to the leaked gift with purchase set that we've received. We have the classic in the top left hand corner there, the classic Legoland yellow banner. We have the classic Lego logo there, which is awesome as well. The minifigure that we do get is the same minifigure that we do receive in the new leaked one, the Black Tron minifigure here, which is interesting. We also get the Black Tron droid. As I said before, a comparison will be made in just a second there, so that's interesting. Then we have the Alienator of set number 6876, and this was interesting. So it's like a sort of a drop ship, it reminds me of like a Star Wars dropship here, but it's got these like ski plates to like land on as well, some rocket boosters and stuff. I love the colouring of Black Tron, and if we got an entire wave of this, I think it would actually sell really well, because there's nothing out there modern days wise which has that colour scheme of your black and yellow. The next classic one here to look at is this one. It's 6941 Batax, and it's like a moon buggy, Mars buggy here, which is massive, which has this minifigure here, the same minifigures in all these sets. But this one is really interesting. It reminds me of a couple different other themes all combined into one. Then we have the Invader that we've said previously. Then we have this little one here, 1875 Meteor Monitor. Then we have the second to last one here, which is the Renegade, which is an awesome set. This reminds me of like Mars Mission, with a little buggy down at the bottom there, very Mars Mission like, and even like modern day classic space remake from last year 2022. And we also have this one here, which is the biggest of the lot, and it's like a massive like space station, and we've never received anything like this modern day wise, and I would love LEGO Space to come back, especially the Black Tron theme. But as I said before, we have the leaked image of the remake of the 6894 Invader, so let's take a look at that image. But before we do so, we've got some information that we're going to run off here of the set. So obviously the theme is classic space, the sub-theme is Black Tron. Now I've said in brackets 90 years of play. It's not going to be obviously 90 years of play because it's going to be 2023, so it's 91 years of play technically, but it's in the same sort of genre and box as of the 3 sets I did explain before. The set number is going to be 4580. There's going to be 556 parts, ages 18 plus. There's going to be 1 minifigure, this Black Tron minifigure here, and the price is actually going to be a gift with purchase, as I said before. Now it's just rumoured to be $120, well, anywhere between £120 euros to £150 euros, so that's interesting there. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to take a look at the leaked image here, and this is the front. So you can tell it's very similar to what they've done with the other one there, the Invader, but this is called the Black Tron Cruiser. Obviously set number at the top left hand corner with that classic banner there. We have the parts, we have the new LEGO logo, or the modern day LEGO logo. The 18 years up is there as well. The same box art, which is awesome as well, with that Tron-y sort of background. and everything's tried to be recreated to its best ability to stay in touch with what it came from its roots, which is interesting. The same sort of robot down to your bottom left hand corner there as well. Obviously we have that minifigure involved there, but there's a couple of bits of up-to-date stuff. So obviously we have some stickering that we didn't have way back when, and also fins and tail there is created from these translucent parts that we didn't actually have then. Obviously if we have a quick comparison between that and the Invader, obviously you can see the comparison there and what they've tried to do in terms of recreating it. It's very, very similar. Obviously they had the moon there for the background for the little robot, and the robot is almost exactly the same, not quite but almost. A couple of older like hinge parts you can see in terms of the comparison there, and the new hinge parts. As I said before, a couple of stickers on the back there. Didn't actually have the back of the box images for the old 6894, but obviously we have the leaked back of the box images and the side box images of this gift with purchase of 40580, which is interesting. So we'll go take a look at them next. And this is the side of the box, which we can see our minifigure, and we can have a quick comparison between this minifigure and the minifigure from the previous Black Tron sets, and it is exactly the same, I think. Obviously it's not exactly the same, but it's exactly the same in terms of the printing. It stayed classic. There's no leg printing, there's no back printing, I'd imagine, and also I'd imagine he's got a oxygen tank on his back there as well. So we're taking a look at the most interesting part for me, and that's the back of the box now. So the back of the box is here, and what we can tell is there's a lot of stuff going on. There's several little mini builds that could be created from this, and I don't think this was the same with the original Invader here, but it is with this Black Tron Cruiser. So the main build here, you can see some dimensions in the top left, and that is a really cool build. But at the bottom there we have several different other builds. We have the first little build there is almost like the red parts are a solar panel like battery charge area. We have this little box, and we have this, it's looking like a power bank, or maybe obviously where he sleeps at this point, and then the little ship turns into a little like cruiser there. Obviously he probably needs the other parts to blast off from the planet's atmosphere, but the rest of that stuff when it comes together helps him propel, possibly. I don't know, that's what I'm making up there. And we also have a console piece that I don't think we received before, and this is the inside of this here. This reminds me very much of the crash landing of R2-D2 and C-3PO up on screen currently, their escape pod there, which is interesting. But that's all the information, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed. I want to hear in the comments down below what you think of this leak. You think this is a good gift with purchase, and would you ever want to see a brand new LEGO classic theme space Black Tron wave in 2023, or pushing forward to 2024 and 2025? And the final thing is, out of all 4 of the remakes of the classic sets that we've had from 2022 and this one from 2023, the 90 years of play, which is the best? Now, if I had to rank them, I'd probably go with the classic Lion Knight's Castle, then the Galaxy Explorer, then this, and then finally the Forest Hideout. But none of the sets are bad in my opinion, and that's just how I'd rank them. But anyways, guys, peace out, have a nice rest of your day, and I'll see you later on the SithGeek YouTube channel. Bye, guys.